Scarlet Raven, Julian. Passive, Smith's Legacy. After casting 2 different skills, Julian's remaining skill will be enhanced significantly. Casting the enhanced skill makes all his skills go on a cooldown and allows his basic attacks to deal extra magic damage and pull the target toward him. Julian gains extra magic lifesteal each time he hits an enemy hero with his skills. First skill, Scythe. Julian hurls a flying scythe in the target direction, dealing magic damage to enemies along the way and slowing them down. The flying scythe disappears upon hitting a non-minion enemy. First skill, Enhanced Scythe. When Julian's first skill is enhanced, he hurls 2 flying scythes in the target direction, dealing magic damage to enemies along the way. Upon hitting a non-minion enemy or reaching the maximum distance, the scythes will continue to fly at a lower speed, dealing magic damage to nearby enemies and slowing them. Second skill, Sword. Julian summons a flying sword and dashes in the target direction, dealing magic damage to enemies along the way. Second skill, Enhanced Sword. When Julian's second skill is enhanced, he summons a large number of flying swords and dashes in the target direction, dealing AoE damage multiple times to enemies along the way. Julian is untargetable during the dash, and he reappears at the other end of the dash after a short delay. Third skill, Chain. Julian casts chains at the target location, dealing magic damage to enemies hit after a short delay and immobilizing them for a short time. Third skill, Enhanced Chain. When Julian's third skill is enhanced, he casts chains at the target location, dealing continuous magic damage to enemies hit and slowing them down. Enemies that are still in the area at the end of the skill duration will take extra magic damage and be knocked airborne. In the laning phase, Julian can use his second skill to close in on the enemy and his third skill to immobilize them. Then he can use his enhanced first skill to deal damage. Follow up with his enhanced basic attacks to prevent the enemy from escaping. In teamfights, Julian can slow the enemy with his first skill, before dashing into the enemy battle formation with his second skill. Then he can use his enhanced third skill for area CC. Because Julian's passive can enhance his skills to be as powerful as an ultimate, his ultimate is in a way unlocked when he has all of his skills at level 3, whereas most heroes unlock their ultimate at level 4. Upgrade Julian's first skill at level 1, then focus on upgrading his first skill while using his third skill as a backup. Julian's enhanced first skill can deal heavy magic damage, and his third skill can provide area CC effect for the enhanced first skill to hit its targets. Julian's enhanced second skill makes him untargetable, which can be used as a long-range escape ability. The extra magic lifesteal buff provided by Julian's passive can stack, which can make his enhanced skill extremely powerful if he manages to hit the enemy heroes with the first 2 skills he casts. Genius Wand is Julian's core piece of equipment. Since Julian's skills can deal damage multiple times, Genius Wand can boost his burst damage in the early game. Build Divine Glaive in the late game to increase his damage against enemy front row heroes. We recommend the Retribution battle spell for Julian. As Julian can have 3 skills at level 3, he can use this advantage to clear creeps or invade enemy jungle in the early game. We also recommend the Flicker battle spell for him, because it gives Julian the movement ability he needs when all his skills are on cooldown. Julian is a hero who can constantly grow his own advantage, so he is strong against heroes who are weak in the early game, like Cecilion and Aldous. Julian needs to hit enemy heroes with his skills to bring out his potential, so he is countered by heroes with good mobility, such as Joy and Harith. Julian works best with powerful support heroes who can buff him, like Angela and Diggy.
Legendary.
Julian is weak before unlocking all his skills at level 3. Farming to reach level 3 should be his top priority in the early game. After reaching level 3, he can then start ganking or joining small teamfights. Julian should focus on applying area CC in the mid to late game teamfights. try to stay alive in the beginning and chase down enemy heroes with his enhanced first and second skill as soon as the enemy's battle formation breaks to finish them off.